Doo-doo-dee. It's Nandi!
Hello friends, today we are covering the Titus quest. On screen are the characters I've used, as well as the rough ability levels required. My quest guide gives you strategies to achieve a 100% score, but if you are a newer player who just wants to complete the levels with the main campaign characters, check out Tacticians United for his quest guide. Let's get going. For Common 1 we are asked to only use melee characters. Ulf is replaceable by any melee character that will guarantee an overkill on a pink horror. Ulf attacks, Titus attacks, and Bellator summons as shown here. The Screamers cannot reach us, and we clean up on turn 2. For Common 2, Burchard moves along the left side and uses his active ability. Ulf attacks the rightmost Screamer, and Bellator uses his active on the remaining Screamer. Titus finishes the fight with his active on the pink horror. For Common 3, Ulf attacks the right side pink horror and kills it. Burchard moves to the left and uses his active, killing 2 out of the 3 enemies. Remember to target a Screamer rather than the Rubric Marine. Varro then finishes the Rubric and we wait for the enemy advance. On turn 2, Ulf kills another pink horror. Burchard takes the high ground and kills the other. Before finishing off the Terminator, Matineo kills its ghost, and then Titus and Varro end the fight for us. For Uncommon 1, we reposition Certus and push the enemy down 1 hex using his active ability. Godswill then moves next and uses his active ability to push the Rubric Marine into the trench. Titus finally finishes the battle using his own active. For Uncommon 2, we start with Incisus attacking the left-sided Rubric Marine. Our melee characters attack and kill the pink horrors on the right side of the map. The Screamers fly over and all die to Ulf. The enemy Rubric Marine makes an attack that we are able to easily heal and finish the battle. Uncommon 3 abuses Ulf's passive again. We send the Space Wolf through the middle onto the barbed wire and attack the enemy Rubric Marine. Godswill and Incisus continue along the left side to finish the Rubrics off. The combination of Jaeger and Titus's active kills the Terminator on the right. All of the enemy summons try to take the high ground hex and die to Ulf's passive. After that, we just heal up and end the fight. For Rare 1, we use Incisus and Titus to kill one of the top side Rubric Marines. We put Ulf as the king of the hill and kill all of the Screamers as they arrive. Heal and finish the fight. For Rare 2, we retreat on turn 1 and let the Screamers come to us. That lets us easily clean up all 3 enemies on turn 2. For Rare 3, we start by using Titus to kill a pink horror. Our other 2 characters do some damage to the Terminator in the middle. On turn 2, we kill the other 2 pink horrors and heal Ulf. On turn 3, we simply heal up and finish the fight. For Rare 4, we start with Lucian, using a basic attack and his passive ability to kill the pink horror and do some damage to an enemy Rubric Marine. Matineo uses his active on the rightmost pink horror at the top of the map. Incisus attacks the other Rubric Marine and Titus moves back. On turn 2, Lucian kills a Rubric Marine and Titus uses his active to kill a Screamer. Matineo and Incisus pick off 2 more targets. We heal and finish off the fight on the last turn. Rare 5 is longer and messier. Godswill moves along the right and attacks the Terminator. Titus then finishes it off with a normal attack. The rest of the team repositions as shown and Jaeger kills the high ground Screamer. On turn 2, Ulf, Titus and Godswill clear all of the enemies apart from the Terminator. Jaeger taunts the Terminator and Incisus heals Jaeger. On turn 3, we kill the Terminator Ghost, heal with Incisors' active, and finish the fight. For Epic 1, we move Titus and Ulf into the trench and sit Incisors behind them. Titus kills the remaining Screamer on turn 2, and Ulf attacks a Rubric Marine. Incisors repositions and heals Ulf. On turn 3, Titus' active one-shots a Rubric Marine. We heal with Incisors and end the fight. For Epic 2, we move forward with Ulf and Jaeger, killing 1.5 Rubric Marines. Titus and Incisors sit safely behind them. Titus uses his active on turn 2 on the left-sided Rubric Marine, while Ulf and Jaeger kill the 2 remaining pink horrors. Incisors kills the weakened Rubric. We spend a little bit more time on this fight to fully heal our squad before finishing the battle. For Epic 3, there is a slight bit of RNG here. I used Brother Burchard to kill the 5 pink horrors in the front of the map, and you can't predict how these pink horrors will split up and where they will split up. Use your remaining characters to kill those blue horrors. Try and position Ulf towards the front so that his passive kills the oncoming Screamers. On turn 2, Titus' active kills Thomacus, and that is probably the key sequence of moves that you need for this battle. After that, just kill the Terminators and try to keep your own characters healthy. I've left my run on screen. I struggle with showcasing the legendary missions for these videos because so much of the solution will be individualized to your roster and who you have leveled. The Snowprint developer for the quests uses non-legendary characters capped at Gold 2 and abilities 42. The run I'm showing now uses the exact cutoffs, but you'll have more success if your own characters are stronger. The key sequence that I found here is using 2 ranged characters, in this instance Lucian and Sarquael, to kill the left-sided Terminator. Titus holds the choke point and the enemies advance. Titus' active on turn 2 one-shots Ahriman, and Sarquael's active kills another big chunk of enemies. After that, it's the usual balance of healing and killing enemies. Okay, hope you enjoyed the quest. Bye for now.